Might be pushing the envelope. All right, all right. Hey, look, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I got another one. When I go live, starting off the work week, we're gonna get things popping with a few of them, a few bangers that I've always, kept locked and loaded, ready, just in case I didn't have any content. Anyway, you guys, with no further ado, let's get right into it. You see the title, you know what I'm saying? These women, they feel invisible to attractive men. And also, I have women on here that know the natural order of things: God, man, then woman. Da, da, da. No further ado, let's get right into it. You guys smash that like button. It's too important right now. Smash that like button. Let's make sure this is good.
For women over children based off chromosomes.
I saw a post the other day.
Okay, so since a lot of people are confused how I came to the conclusion that it's God over man, man over woman, woman over children based off chromosomes, I will explain shortly in this video. So because men can contribute an X or a Y to a fertilized egg, but women can only contribute an X, that means they're determining who's going to be who in society. That is crazy. Whether you're going to be a man or a woman in this world is up to the daddy. God is the creator of all things, of all life, of this universe. And then he created man in his image and his likeness. From man, he had both chromosomes X and Y, and pulled from him was woman. And then from women, she is the portal to life for the children. Just got deeper into thought, y'all. So this is the way it was supposed to look. God created man, and man pulled out woman from man, extension of him. That is why he is supposed to be the leader and tell her her role, because he knows, because it was extracted out of him. Do you guys understand? And the guidance and the clarity that my mind has, where I have peace, emotional regulation, biblical wisdom, marital advice, all came from man or God. If I listen to women, they're typically wise or had strong male leaders. And that is how you know that's supposed to be the order of things. God pours into man, man pours into women, and then women pour into the children from what they've learned from men, that men have learned from God. Thank you. Okay, so since a lot of people are confused how I came to the conclusion that...
Okay, so there's no confusion there, right? You've heard plenty of men say it, but you just heard it from a woman. That's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And even when y'all act like you're getting wisdom from women, those women got it from men, or you're really looking at men and you're lying about it. You're lying about it. You're either watching women that have watched men and have a little bit of game, or you're watching men and lying about it. That's what you're really doing. Because you can't pull that wisdom out of nowhere. You have to get it from a man who gets it from God. It's the way it is. It's the way it's going to be.
I don't know what one.
Let that man be a man. I used to hate authority. I hated being told that I need to fix certain behaviors and traits about myself from my man. And his masculinity was offensive to me. I wanted him to be more like a woman. And then I realized, how sexy is it that he is a man and that he puts his foot down and that he's assertive and he says, no, I'm not going to let you control me, boss me around. So that was one of the best pieces of advice that I got when I was healing and I was learning how to be a wife, is to let your man be a man. Find it so attractive that he's in his masculinity, that he's confident enough to say, I'm worried about your safety. I don't want our reputation of our marriage or our relationship to crumble because you're out doing things that is questionable. Let him thrive in his authority, in his leadership, in his guidance, okay? Tell that man, thank you. Thank you for caring enough about me today to guide me and lead me in the right way. Let that man be a man.
She ain't lying. Okay? Ladies, listen.
I ain't seen that. We ain't seen that.
So he has one.
Listen.
So you're basically saying that money replaces fatherhood. And you know what that is? No, it's funny because that is the conclusion that most Western women come to. Because in the last 100 years, when women have gotten the opportunity to take money over a dad, that is what we do. Okay. And that's why we shouldn't vote. And that's why we shouldn't have all these privileges. And that's why we shouldn't go to these goddamn therapists that just tell you to get divorced.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. She had some good points. She might have taken it a little bit too far there, but she definitely had some good points. Whoa,
So I saw a statistic that says 70% of women are
I didn't know.
requesting divorces. Women, sister, ladies, you have powerful influence. You are a powerful woman. And guess what? Because of the powerful influence and position God has called us to as the helpmeet if you're married, it also entitles us to either help God build our husbands up with love, encouragement, respect, and support, or we tend to lend ourselves to the enemy, the devil, and tear our husbands down by either disrespect, dishonoring, discouraging. As a woman who didn't know any better, I was actually being used by the enemy to tear my family and my marriage down. Because why? Because I was doing things incorrectly without the knowledge of what my rightful position was as the helpmeet to help build my husband up. Not in the way I thought it was necessary, but in the way God taught me as a powerful woman of God how to do it with love and respect. And so I'm just encouraging you. There's a scripture that says, a wise woman builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down with her own hands. It's critical you go back to Holy Spirit and ask him, are you building up or tearing down? So I saw a statistic.
Man, she just spoke. I better pick it up.
You think what he goes through is easy? You think being a man is easy? He makes it look easy to do what he does. He makes it look easy with the fact that he goes to work every single day and he has to deal with his boss or deal with something within his career. He makes it look easy the way he has to deal with his daily mental anguish. He makes it look easy the fact that he's dug himself out of depression more than once. He makes it look easy having to deal with you as his woman, as his person, but yet you don't support him. You don't care nothing about his goals. You don't even know what's going on with him half the time. He makes it look easy being the man of integrity. He makes it look easy being the backbone of his family. He makes it look easy being a friend. He makes all these things look easy, but yet you don't give him credit for nothing that he does. Get the fuck out of here. You think what he goes through is easy?
Cooking.
My question to you guys is,
I ain't answering no motherfucking question.
Oh,
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
Most of the time,
Wow.
a lot of the issues that you have in marriage are from unsevered soul ties that you have out there. Remember, I told you demons can still have access.
Now, which
I'm in Jamaica. Where are you?
women do this most?
I don't care what the weather is when that nigga.
Young men should never work out. In general, good men.
Hey, do y'all know that y'all could eat like...
We both was fucking up. We was letting outside energies fuck up our marriage. I charged it to the game.
Now, how long is we gonna keep talking about this nigga? It's like you're not even trying to move on.
We both was fucking up.
My man just don't be listening to me when I speak. Have you ever thought that maybe the way you approach a conversation and or your tone is just not appropriate? Let me tell you something that took me a while to learn. Submission is power. We as women are very emotional creatures, and not that there's necessarily anything wrong with it, but you have to make sure you're not operating from an emotional place. The moment that you put your significant other on the defense is the moment that he cannot be receptive. You can't be defensive and receptive. The conversation is already lost. Maybe give him his flowers and then offer a critique instead of hitting him with the, we gotta talk, or what the fuck is this? Just because you're emotional doesn't mean that you could be disrespectful, because that's what that is. Maybe hit him with the, baby, I appreciate you and I don't ever want you to feel like I don't see you, but I would like you to do a little bit more of this. You see how I went from hood rat to wife? Baby, I really appreciate you and I like what you did the other day, but I did ask if you could do this and it didn't get done. That allows him a space to be more receptive and not feel like, damn, this about.
You still sound like you're his boss, so I don't know how it's going to work out for you. You still talking to him like you're his boss, and you quit. Look, if he ain't getting it done, you need to find somebody else to do it. Y'all be out here talking to dude like you're bosses, man. It's not going to work out. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Be another nitpicking ass conversation again. Let me sit down. You don't want to introduce the conversation and already be some type of irritation.
Okay. And we get it. Look, yeah, man, you get the message, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're trying to straighten up and give out good advice to other women, but it might be a lost cause. You guys smash that like button. Go ahead and share the live stream. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And let's chop it up in the comment section, man. Timestamp it, you know? Let's talk about it. Do you agree, disagree? What do you think about it? You know? Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.